SVCE has partnered with Middle River Power to add a new clean energy battery to this peaker plant so that over time it reduces the emissions at this location and provides Silicon Valley Clean Energy a reliable and affordable source of clean capacity.
In 2001, Hanford was repowered as a natural gas facility, and now here in 2025, we will be adding batteries to that and moving into the next stage of the energy transition.
One of our biggest fights that we have is making sure that we have affordable energy in our communities. We have a project here that even if we can debate over a difference of policy on should it be this type of energy or that type of policy, if it's solar, we've got solar, take advantage of that, store it, and use it when we all get home and turn on that air conditioning, turn on that TV, turn on that washer and dryer, plug in your car, whatever you're going to do.
We estimate at least 70%, perhaps up to 90% of the dispatches of the natural gas plant will no longer be required because the batteries will take on that responsibility. That's a very significant amount of potential emissions, both carbon and other local pollutants that won't be coming out of that natural gas plant. And that's a real benefit, I think, to the local community.
A few years ago, when there was only 250 megawatts of batteries on the system, they really only had a single role, which was to provide regulation services. But now, with almost 50 times that amount of battery capacity on the grid, these resources are now providing daily load balancing and, not to mention, reducing the solar curtailments.
At peak times during the day, the grid can't absorb all the solar and wind that California has. The batteries will be able to store that and deliver it when the grid does need it.
So in contracting for this, our board of directors also allocated funding to support organizations within the Hanford community.
The Hanford Fund essentially sets aside $1.8 million to be invested in the community of Hanford or surrounding communities to promote electrification, affordable energy bills, and decarbonization.
Currently, we weatherize homes and make them more energy efficient and do some minor home repairs. So with the funds, we're going to continue doing those services and expand to hopefully serve another 50 to 100 more individuals.
Self-Help Enterprises is a nonprofit organization that's 60 years old that works in the San Joaquin Valley to improve the lives of residents in rural and other communities. One of the gaps that this helps us fill is that we can create these great clean energy opportunities for people, but if they're not used to using the appliances and the different ways to most effectively utilize these systems, then it's not doing as much good as it needs to. And this allows us to connect all of those things with those residents.
These are new conceptual projects, but I think we're all trying to figure out how to bring these online, how to make them work, and how to make them support the system the best way possible.